Welcome to Nayan Tales World, where every story brings a new adventure and a beautiful lesson. Let's begin. The ant worked hard while the grasshopper played, but winter taught him a big lesson. Once upon a time, in a green field, a hard-working ant lived near a small hill. Every day, the ant collected grains of food and carried them to her home. She worked patiently from morning until evening. Nearby, a cheerful grasshopper sang songs and played in the sunshine. He saw the ant working and laughed. He said,
"Hey friend, why don't you take a break and come play with me? You really should be preparing for winter. It will be here before you know it.
You really should be preparing for the future. Why worry when the sun is shining?"
Day after day, the ant continued storing food. Grasshopper did not listen. He kept singing, dancing, and wasting time. Soon, the warm days ended. Cold winter arrived. The fields became empty, and there was no food anywhere. He remembered the ant's advice.
You should store some food for the winter.
And went to her home. He said sadly,
"Please, I have nothing."
The kind ant gave him some food, but she also said,
It's not just about working hard, it's about preparing for the cold when the sun is shining.
The grasshopper felt ashamed.
I promise I'll work hard and not waste timing again.
The lesson is simple. Hard work and preparation help us during difficult times. Moral: work today for a better tomorrow. Wait until you see how one tiny mouse saved the king of the jungle. Once upon a time, in a beautiful green forest, there lived a mighty lion. One sunny afternoon, the lion was sleeping peacefully under a big tree. A tiny little mouse was running and playing nearby. By mistake, the mouse ran across the lion's paw. The lion woke up with a loud roar. He caught the tiny mouse and said, "How dare you disturb my sleep?" The mouse trembled with fear and said, "Please forgive me, mighty lion. If you let me go, one day I will help you." The lion laughed loudly. "You help me? You are too small." But the lion was kind, so he let the little mouse go. A few days later, the lion was walking through the forest when he suddenly got trapped in a hunter's rope net. He pulled and struggled, but the net was too strong. The lion roared for help. The tiny mouse heard the roar and quickly ran toward him. When the mouse saw the lion trapped, he said, "Don't worry, my friend. I will help you." The mouse began biting the ropes with his sharp little teeth. Nibble by nibble, the ropes started to break. Soon, the net fell apart, and the lion was free. The lion looked at the tiny mouse with surprise and gratitude. He said, "I laughed at you before, but today you saved my life." The mouse smiled and said, "Even small friends can help in big ways." From that day on, the lion and the mouse became true friends. Moral of the story: never judge anyone by their size. Even the smallest friend can make a big difference. A mighty lion terrified the whole forest, but one tiny rabbit defeated him with cleverness. Once upon a time, a fierce lion lived in a big forest. He was very strong, and all the animals were afraid of him. Every day, the lion hunted many animals. The deer, monkeys, rabbits, and birds became very scared. One day, all the animals gathered and went to the lion. They said, "O king, please do not hunt us every day. We will send one animal to you daily." The lion agreed. From that day, one animal was sent to the lion every day. One day, it was a small rabbit's turn, but the rabbit was very clever. He walked slowly on purpose and reached the lion very late. The hungry lion roared, "Why are you so late?" The rabbit bowed and said, "Your Majesty, I was coming to you, but another lion stopped me. He said he is the real king of the forest." The lion became furious. He shouted, "Take me to that lion at once." The rabbit led the lion to a deep well. He pointed inside and said, "He is hiding in there." The lion looked into the well and saw his own reflection. He thought it was another lion. He roared loudly, and the reflection roared back. In anger, the lion jumped into the well. The clever rabbit returned to the forest. All the animals cheered with joy. The tiny rabbit had saved everyone with his wisdom. The lesson is simple. Wisdom is stronger than strength. A crocodile invited his best friend for dinner, but the monkey discovered a dangerous secret. Once upon a time, a clever monkey lived on a big fruit tree near a river. The tree was full of sweet, juicy fruits. Every day, the monkey ate the fruits and lived happily. One day, a crocodile came near the riverbank. The monkey kindly said, "Friend, would you like to taste these sweet fruits?" The crocodile ate the fruits and loved them. Soon, the monkey and the crocodile became good friends. Every day, the crocodile came to the tree, and the monkey shared fruits with him. One day, the crocodile took some fruits home for his wife. His wife tasted them and said, "These fruits are so sweet. If the monkey eats them every day, his heart must be even sweeter." Then she said, "Bring me the monkey's heart." The crocodile was shocked, but he listened to his wife. The next day, he went to the monkey and said, "My wife wants to invite you for dinner." The monkey trusted his friend and happily sat on the crocodile's back. As they reached the middle of the river, the crocodile told him the truth. He said, "My wife wants your heart." The monkey became scared, but he did not panic. He quickly said, "Oh, my friend, why didn't you tell me earlier? I left my heart on the tree." The foolish crocodile believed him. He turned around and took the monkey back to the tree. As soon as they reached the riverbank, the monkey jumped safely onto the tree. Then he said, "No one keeps their heart outside their body. I only said that to save myself. You were my friend, but you tried to betray me." The crocodile lowered his head in shame. He understood that he had broken the monkey's trust. The monkey stayed safely on the tree, and the crocodile swam away sadly. The lesson is simple. When danger comes, do not panic. Stay calm, think quickly, and use your wisdom. What happens when greed makes you forget what you already have? Once upon a time, there lived a hungry dog in a small village. One morning, the dog found a tasty bone near a food stall. He picked it up happily in his mouth and thought, "What a lucky day. This bone is all mine." The dog wanted to eat the bone in a quiet place, so he began walking toward the forest. On the way, he came to a small wooden bridge over a clear river. As the dog crossed the bridge, he looked down into the water. There, he saw another dog holding a bone in its mouth, but it was not another dog. It was only his own reflection in the water. The greedy dog did not understand this. He looked at the reflection and thought, "That dog has a bone too. I want that bone also." The dog became greedy. Instead of being happy with the bone he already had, he wanted the other bone too. He opened his mouth and barked loudly at the dog in the water. "Give me your bone," he barked. But the moment he opened his mouth, his own bone fell from his mouth. Splash! The bone dropped into the river and quickly floated away. The dog looked down in shock. The other dog and the other bone disappeared too. Only then did the dog realize the truth. There was no other dog, he thought sadly. It was only my reflection. The dog sat on the bridge, feeling sorry for his mistake. He had lost the bone he already had because he wanted more. From that day on, the dog learned to be thankful for what he had. He never allowed greed to take away his happiness again. Moral of the story: greed can make you lose what you already have. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to Nayan Tales World for more magical stories. See you next time.